Okay, now we're going to finish up David, our moving man. So what I have here is I have a hip that I know won't work. Like if I put it here, it's just a little bit disturbing looking. The hip is a good hip, but it just isn't in the right configuration right now. So what I need to do is make sure that this is white so it stands out against the back there. So I'm going to Command B to break it apart. Right click on that, convert that to a symbol, and I'm going to call this LF or DAV LFT HIP001. Click OK on that. We're gonna not use this shin either because it can also look better. So Command B, break that apart. Right click on that, convert that to a symbol, and it's going to be DAV KNEE 001. And of course, I need to add in that prefix of LFT just to keep this straight. You don't necessarily need to name yours. I'll name mine to avoid any confusion. So I'm going inside of here, and we kind of want to swap some of these colors around. You'll see that I've got the white that's on there. That's something that we definitely want to have all over the place. So with that selected, I'm going to hit K as in fill, and that gives me this nice white knee area. You'll see when we go back to the main area that now this leg shows up quite nicely, contrasting that, matching kind of the look of this foot. And I'm going to do the same thing to this. I still got that white selected, so I'm going to double click to get inside here. And I'm going to hit K for paint, and I'm going to apply that white there. You see one kind of like a corona or an edge of a hip on here, probably up to there, so that has kind of a feeling of shading. Let me look at it back on the main scene though before I do that. I don't think I need to. I think that'll work fine. So right now I've got this leg and this foot set. I'm going to go ahead and pull these on over. Hit Q to make sure that the joint rotates from where I want it to rotate from. Like so. And right now we've got our character more or less where we need him to be for us to start animating him in class later. I mean, he's a little odd looking, I'll admit. He is a puppet, and we did have to modify him from different pieces. If you've ever looked at Terry Gilliam's work from the Monty Python's Flying Circus, you know that this is not that abnormal. I do want to go in and he's got a little too much glute there for my taste. I'm going to hover over the edge and kind of pull that out a little bit. Again, I have the prerogative to do that kind of after the fact. This glute also is clearly too pale, so I'm going to grab some of this other color that's present here, just to kind of doctor this up so his leg isn't so glaringly and appropriately the wrong color. I'm going to try grabbing that again. For some reason, it didn't grab the color like I wanted it to. I believe that this is obnoxiously making me go inside of the symbols to grab colors. No, color grab is not working right now. I will grab kind of a semi-gray on my own then and modify it. If it won't work for me, I will make it work by modifying this on my own. Don't want that to be quite that fleshy or that purple. Go back into here, hit K. Ooh, I know that's not going to work. Son of a gun. Let me start with something in the ballpark at least. Keep having to remind myself this marble is going to be a lot more subtle than I may necessarily want to go naturally on my own. Try this. Not perfect, but a little better than what we had with that startlingly over-the-top gray. So, you can see you've got these pieces. There can be some color modification done to it later, but this is where I want all of your puppets to be, where we can start modifying them. We're going to talk about layering them properly in class, but the big thing is we want to kind of have them so that we're able to move them about and give them props or other things over the next couple of weeks. Alrighty? Good work, everyone, and just get this to the point where it's kind of cut up this way. Thanks.